Breaking bad news about Mueller's investigation. Former FBI Director and current Special Counsel Robert Mueller has been unrelenting in his investigation into alleged collusion between Russia and the Trump campaign during the 2016 presidential election. But Tom Fitton, president of the government accountability organization Judicial Watch, questions the legality of the special counsel itself. According to a video message Judicial Watch posted to Facebook, Fitton argues that the office of the special counsel is unconstitutional because it holds the authority of a U.S. attorney without the accountability that comes with being appointed by the president and confirmed by the Senate. Isn't that interesting? For Fitton, the proper course for the Trump administration would be to dissolve the special counsel and begin anew, although he acknowledges that would be a politically uncomfortable move owing to immense media scrutiny. You think? You think? The media would be all over this.
The U.S. attorney is appointed by the president, confirmed by the Senate before he can take up his job. And if there are prosecutors in the Justice Department who aren't subject to confirmation, they answer to people who are, or answer to people who answer to people who are. So there's this lawful delegation of authority. In this case, that doesn't happen. He is not supervised day to day by the appropriate officials in the Justice Department. Therefore, he doesn't really have the authority under our Constitution to do the work he's supposedly wanting to do, which is to investigate, and let's assuming he's doing the right thing and just trying to do his job. It's not about Mueller at this point, it's about the Office of Special Counsel. And if I were them, I'd go back to square one, however politically uncomfortable it is, to make sure that that office is lawful and lawfully run.
Fitton explains Mueller was appointed under these regulations the Justice Department promulgated under former Attorney General Janet Reno's team, and the special counsel is appointed by the Attorney General, or in this case, the Deputy Attorney General. And he's appointed, given a charge to investigate X, Y, or Z, and then the responsible official washes his hands. Well, under our constitutional system, that's not the way it's supposed to work. Under the regulations, Mueller has all the powers of a U.S. attorney, but none of the accountability. Fitton continues, saying the current special counsel process lacks a lawful delegation of authority because Mueller and his team are not supervised day to day by appropriate Justice Department officials. As a result, Fitton concludes that Mueller doesn't really have the authority under our Constitution to do the work he's supposedly wanting to do. It's not about Mueller at this point, it's about the office of the special counsel. Fitton's recommendations, if I were them, I'd go back to square one, no matter how politically uncomfortable it is, to make sure that the office is lawful and lawfully run. Fitton goes on to question what he considers the suspicious circumstances under which Mueller was appointed. He recounts how former FBI Director James Comey testified to leaking memos of his conversation with the president in order to provoke the creation of a special counsel. Interestingly, the individual ultimately selected by Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein to lead the special counsel was Mueller, with whom Comey has a friendly mentor-protege relationship. If Mueller knew what Comey was planning, Fitton says he should have recused himself from the investigation due to being conflicted. Fitton emphasized that obstruction charges against President Trump are unfounded because he was within his authority to dismiss Comey from the FBI for any reason he deemed appropriate, Fitton said. The president isn't above the law, but he's not beneath the law. Judicial Watch argues that the office of the special counsel is unconstitutional because it holds the authority of a U.S. attorney without the accountability that comes with being appointed by the president and confirmed by the state Do you agree? I guess if that's what he's saying, he knows more about the law than I do. Mueller's special counsel has taken a strange turn of events. As Christian News Alerts reports, Mueller is preparing a case against former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort, ostensibly in the hope of getting to Trump. As if we didn't know. Newsweek notes that the special counsel is now investigating the infamous BuzzFeed dossier containing salacious debunked allegations about Trump, and Bloomberg reports Mueller is having his team research the extent of the president's pardon power to determine whether Trump could preemptively pardon aides under the special counsel's scrutiny. Mueller is operating with immense latitude. If it is correct that the special counsel, as it's currently operating, violates the Constitution, this investigation can have long-term ramifications for accountability in government. I mean, do you see, he's even checking out if Trump has the ability to pardon aides under the, I mean, it's disturbing. It's disgusting, and enough is enough. This is a setup, and it is a witch hunt. And you know what? The thing is, I give it to Trump because he's saying, let them go search all they want. They're not going to find anything. And of course, they haven't found anything so far. Do you think if they had found anything, it's almost a year now. It's almost a year, this ongoing Russian collusion crap. I mean, really, enough is enough. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.